Hello, you guys, welcome back. And for those of you that are new, I'm Sarah, and I would love to have you here. So, if simple living and budgeting, all of those kinds of things are your thing, then I would love to have you here. Click that like below if you like content like this, and let's get into it. So, I just wanted to go over several different ways that minimalism and simple living, frugal living, all of those have changed my life, minimalism specifically. So there's 5 different areas that I kind of want to touch on for me that have really completely changed my life. The first one is in my home. Now, I know we all think of minimalism maybe as people having 5 things in their kitchen and 12 things in their living room and whatever. That's not how I think of it at all. To me, it's a mindset. You know, what can I streamline to make this more simple? What can I either get rid of or add that adds to my life? That's my thought on all of these different areas. Well, really anything nowadays. So the first one I wanted to touch on is the home. Now, my house, I used to be the person that would go shopping all the time and accumulating all of this stuff. I am not like that anymore. Not that I don't have stuff. I really do. I have stuff. And at the end of this video, I'm going to put in just a couple little clips of a couple of the different rooms in my house. So you can see it's not that I don't have anything. I just don't have a lot of clutter. I didn't realize that clutter was adding to my anxiety extremely. I didn't know that until I started getting rid of things and subtracting things out of my life. It seemed like the more I subtracted, the more abundant I felt. As strange as that sounds, I know. Next one is finances. Obviously, if I'm not buying as much stuff, I'm not spending as much money. But it even goes deeper than that because I'm always thinking, 1, is this the best use of my money? 2, do I need this? Do I love it? Am I going to use it? That kind of thing. Also, with the finances part, it has helped me streamline my budget to where I don't have a million different, say, sinking funds anymore. I really streamlined it. We have one account that we pay all the household out of. We have our savings accounts that have some sinking funds in it that's labeled and whatever. And we also have an emergency fund account that we don't touch. So all we do is add to it. We don't touch that one. Unless, obviously, in case there's an emergency. But what it has made me do is I can now go into a store and go straight to what I need. We just did this the other day. We needed to get a handful of towels. We went into Target. We went over to the towel section, made our selection, figured out the best ones that, for us. And we paid and walked out. My daughter, she goes, "Hey, did you look at the Target dollar spot or whatever?" No, I didn't need anything there. So we didn't even stop there. Didn't even look. I used to be an extreme couponer. So the idea of, oh, there might be some good deals over. I've been way past that for a long time. It's a whole thing for a different video. We'll do that another time. Anyway, if it's a deal, I don't even care. If I don't want it, I don't need it. I wasn't already looking for it. It's not meant for me. So there's the financial part of it. My relationships. This is another one. I have kind of minimalized, I guess, a handful of my relationships in my life because of various reasons. They were toxic, added a lot of stress, whatever. They're family, so I mean, there's that whole dynamic. But I have really streamlined them. Very, very, very minimal contact, which has also helped my anxiety. I'll just add. The other thing with relationships is that I've realized, like even with my kids, I have grown kids. And I don't know if it's just a mother thing or if it's just me wanting to not necessarily control them, but make them do what I wanted them to do. That has completely gone out the window with this whole mental shift with minimalism, simple living. I don't have the desire anymore. I think where that comes from is when I felt like my life was chaotic and crazy and I had no control over anything. The things that I felt like I could control, I wanted to control a lot, just severely. That has gone out the window. I no longer have the desire to control really anything. And I think it's because the things that I truly have control over, I have kind of minimized them. I have looked at them, assessed what the parts of them are that I can control, what the parts of them are that I can't, and I have let go of them. I don't know how else to explain that. That's a hard one. I think it's a psychology thing, maybe for another video. Anyway, yeah, I have let go of control of a lot of things. So another aspect is just me personally, my body, my mental state, my spiritual state, all of these things. I feel like I have streamlined that in a way that I used to do. Like, I used to drink, vitamin waters and Gatorade and all of these things that were truly dehydrating to me personally. Mind you, I'm not a doctor, so I'm not going to tell you what you should or shouldn't do, but this is just for me. And I started going to a nutritionalist several years ago, and I've kind of streamlined that part too. If I am looking for hydration, I have, a couple of options. Water and like juices, real juices, not like out of a can juice, but fresh juices. Because if that's what I'm looking for is hydration, that's what I need to go for. That, water, juices, fresh fruits and vegetables, things that have water in them. Duh. But it took me years to come up with this, to fully comprehend this whole streamlined idea. Here's another example. When I was raising my kids, I was so hell-bent on having my house perfect and having it clean and you could eat off my floors and all of that. And with this whole idea of using my time and what is most important and those kinds of things, I've realized, do I need to spend an hour cleaning my floor? Do I need to spend, a half an hour on my toilet? How clean does it need to be? If I have people eating out of my toilet or off my floor, I've got bigger problems than a dirty toilet or a dirty floor. So, just wanted to throw that out there. Anyway. So those are the ways that minimalism and simple living have helped me. Just a handful of the ways. And I'm going to put in a couple little clips of some of the rooms in my house here. And hopefully you enjoy them. I would like to know some ways that minimalism and simple living have changed your life, or any questions you have, because not that I know everything about it, but it is something that I haven't necessarily studied, but I've been very interested in. So I've kind of studied here and there, I guess. But if you have any questions, definitely ask me in the comments, and I would like to start a conversation about this and we can all learn from each other. So I will see you in next Friday's video and hopefully down in the comments.